I tell people all the time, members of my Patreon, that if you want to jump into React, first you need to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. The thing you have to understand is with React, you need to have a solid understanding of JavaScript because you're going to be using JavaScript all the time. If you're going to do any kind of, say, for example, conditional rendering with React, you got to learn JavaScript. You're escaping into JavaScript all the time. With React, you're rendering HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You have to learn these languages before jumping into React, or this stuff's not going to make sense. I love React. It's great for building user interfaces because a lot of that DOM manipulation, you don't have to deal with that. It's handling all that DOM manipulation for you in the background, and so that's the beauty of React. Now, once with JavaScript, you're gonna have to learn how to manipulate the DOM, which is not too complicated. But JavaScript definitely, there's a high demand for JavaScript developers, especially if you're very skilled at JavaScript. So it's extremely important to understand JavaScript and how it works. So yes, like I said before jumping into React, you got to learn JavaScript. There's high demand for JavaScript developers even now, even with AI. So learn JavaScript, functions, variables, ternary operators. There's a lot that goes into JavaScript. You got to learn it before jumping into React, or a lot of those React concepts are not going to make sense. With JavaScript, learn how to manipulate the DOM, build some basic apps with HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Build some basic apps, get that skill set down, and learning React won't be too hard. But React is a little different. React is different than JavaScript, definitely. You're dealing with state variables. You have to understand how state works, how state variables work. It's just, trust me, get JavaScript down, HTML and CSS, and then jump to React. That's my opinion. Well, it's how you should do it, definitely. But yeah, I love React. Big fan of React. It's a great JavaScript library to learn. It's not a framework. React is not a framework. It's an actual JavaScript library for building user interfaces. It's not a framework. Learn React, and then after that, learn state management. Like use state management frameworks and stuff like that. But learn React first before learning state management frameworks or learning React frameworks. Get React down, and obviously CSS, HTML, and JavaScript, and you're on your way to being a very skilled coder, and you will be in demand. If you're a React expert, if you're an expert at React, you don't just know the basics. If you are an expert at building user interfaces with React, you will get a job. So this is Tyrone Ratcliffe. Let me know your comment. What are your opinions of this video? Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.